I'm trying to decide what color I should film this video in. Hi guys, it's 2 a.m. It's Ramadan and I stay up all night. And I'm pulling out my camera now, so if it looks like my eyes are like watery, it's because I was just crying. And that's because I was thinking about all of my medical school debt. Everyone always asks about it, and they've been asking about it since my first year, and I like really never had like a good answer and like an explanation, but I think it's time to talk about it. I learned that I'm over $250,000 in debt. Yeah, and as a resident, you make $60,000. Anyway, so here's my cap and gown. So this baby was worth $250,000 in debt. That's just medical school debt, by the way. People have undergrad debt. Anyway, and the second reason I'm pulling out my camera right now is to review a new scrub brand that is just launching, and they sent me some scrubs to try. So they're actually sponsoring this video. I think let's talk about debt for a second. Obviously, medical school is very expensive. You get in and you're like, you take out loans because everyone's doing it. Now, as a Muslim, we question, is it haram to take out these loans with this interest? And for me personally, I wouldn't be able to go down this path. I wasn't financially stable at all. My parents, aren't like able to pay for my education. So if I wanted to become a physician, I had to take out loans. And so I did. And that's its own other topic. Not everyone agrees with that, but that's my own personal decision and I'm like happy with it. So right now I'm graduating and it's something like you don't even think about. Like you just take them out and you like each year you're just getting more and more in debt, but you don't really like think about it and you have to do it. And now as I'm graduating, I am hit with this massive debt. And it's like, okay, you have to start paying it back now. And here are your options. And you can pay it back for like 10 years, 20 years, the rest of your life. It depends on like what you want to do. And it's like, what the heck? So my take on medical school debt, it's actually like, although I was crying, it's actually good news because it's really not that bad, depending on like what field you're going into and like what community you plan to serve. It's really not that bad. So right now, like I said, I have over $250,000 in debt. As a resident, because your income is so low, you have the option to pay back like very, very minimal payments. And I think it's probably like $350 to $400 a month as a resident. And then each year as my income grows and grows, and this is just because I didn't have money last year. Each year it just grows and grows and grows. And depending on like what you want to do, right, there are these like different public service loan forgiveness options. And, depending on, like I said, the community and your employer, you can be, eligible for that. And there's like some skepticism around that because it really hasn't had many years of people who are eligible for it. And it's a whole other story. But my point is, everyone has always asked me since I started this channel, like, how are you paying for school? And like, are you taking out loans? And, like it's so much money. How are you paying for it? And the only answer is you take out loans. And people have mixed opinions about that. But I chose to take out loans to kind of like, cushion myself as much as I could. And thankfully I had this YouTube channel, which, brought me some income and like not crazy income, maybe $100 a month, depending on like if I was sponsoring or not sponsoring. This was like for me personally, just to like pay for like food was nice to have something extra on the side, or I could have taken out more loans, right? So anyway, I have all this debt and I graduate right in 2 weeks and I have to start working and I got to start paying back this money. I saw like one of my favorite YouTubers, she posted it I think like maybe 2 years ago, and I saw it like in the middle of med school and it was like $400,000 in debt, and it was Jamie from Strive to Fit, and I was like, oh my god, like that's, well, I'm not thinking about that now, and like now I know exactly how she feels because it is a lot of money in debt, but like if you are passionate about this field and you're in it for the right reasons, it is totally worth it because there's really, you can do other options, right? There's PA school and you can become a nurse practitioner. There are a lot of different routes to help people, and I could have chosen any of those, and I think they're all such amazing fields. But like for me personally, this was like the thing that was calling my name the most. And although I am so far in debt that I like don't really see an end right now, I don't regret it at all. I would do it over again. I think the part that's important now is how I'm going to manage my money and like making sure that I am financially secure in the future. But do I regret it? Absolutely not. Is it a lot of debt? Yes. Is it scary? Literally scary. Like I tell you, I cry when I think about it too hard because I'm like, I was working. So here's another fun fact. I was making more as my first job out of undergrad than I'll be making as a resident. So that kind of feels stupid if you think about it, because I could have stayed at that job, and it's whatever, it's fine. Alhamdulillah, we're here. I love what I'm doing. I wasn't this happy at my other job, so it doesn't matter that I was making more money. I was never this happy, so it'll all be worth it. And I gotta be like a penny pincher in residency and like not live lavishly, which I don't do anyway, so that's okay. So I'm just gonna have to be a little bit careful during residency. Also, more fun news, my fiance is coming soon, inshallah. That's another like thing that I'm thinking about now, because there's another, you know, another player in this game, so I'm leveling up. But like, I'm like, ooh, like he's coming from Egypt, so like, yeah, I'll have to figure that out. But it just, again, there are so many changes that are happening right now, and like financially, I think the biggest one is like, yeah, we're graduating, we're gonna start making money, but it's, again, not the same. It's not like every dollar I'm making I can, you know, use. It's a lot of it has to go to loans, and a lot of it has to be used strategically to not set myself up for failure. Anyway, I work with a lot of companies here, and I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to try different like things out and like even make a little bit of money on the side. And so today's video, like I said, is sponsored by Urbane scrubs, and they sent me a pair of scrubs to try out for you. And I haven't tried them out yet, but they're on the, here, look, ready, I'll show you. They're right there. My room's a mess, don't judge me. I'm gonna try them on, and so disclaimer, I've only really tried one brand of scrubs before, because I an ambassador for Figs, and I've only ever worn Fig scrubs, and I know they can be a little bit pricey, but they're very comfortable. So the only, you know, other scrub that I can compare this one to is the Fig scrub. So far they look really cool, and I like the style a lot, so let's try them on. Here are the scrubs that we are trying out today and like reviewing on the channel. So they sent me a pair of, let me turn the lights off, hold on. Okay. Ooh. Do your eyes get sensitive when you cry? Because mine do. Anyway, I got a pair of the black cargo ones. I'll put all my like sizes and stuff when I'm trying them on. I got a top, so the black top. Again, these are Urbane, their Icon collection, so I'm really excited to try them. And then what's really nice, as a hijabi, I have to cover my arms in the hospital, and so that either means wearing a long sleeve under my scrubs or a scrub jacket. So they actually also sent me a scrub jacket, and it's a zipper. Huh. So I'm gonna try all these on. So let's do them. I'll try on the top and the bottom with an under scrub first, and then oh, I'm gonna do a transition. Hold on, I'm definitely gonna do a transition. Okay, so ready? Let's should I back it up a little so you can see my pants? Hold on. Ready? 1, 2. I don't remember if I snapped with one finger or two in the last clip, but okay, wait, these are actually kind of fire. So they fit really nice. So I'm gonna do a little 360. Here's like close-ups of the details. It's actually really soft and it fits perfectly. So this is just like a plain black sleeve long shirt that I had in my closet, so I can show you guys both ways. And then the neckline is like a V-neck, and again, I'm wearing a shirt under. But it fits, okay, first of all, the top fits really nice, but the pants I almost like want to wear as pants, like as not scrubs, like just in public. So like, okay, hold on. Can you guys see? They have this cool detail too. You see that cool detail? I really like the details on pants. This is the most I can show you without falling, but they fit really nicely. And then let's do another transition. This is what they do on TikTok. Ready? This is the jacket. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Okay, I have no idea how it's gonna look. I've really never done this before, but the jacket's also fire too. So again, I have that issue where number 1, I'm always cold, and hospitals are always cold. And then number 2, I have to wear something under to cover my arms. So this is gonna give me a really great option. Even just like as a jacket to throw on, even for clinic days, I feel like this is gonna come in handy. So it's really, really soft. I think it's described as like moisture wicking and like wrinkle free. And let's see if it says, yeah, literally 4-way stretch, incredibly soft, moisture wicking, wrinkle resistant. I'm really all about wrinkle resistant because I hate wrinkles and I don't ever have time to steam when I'm going to the hospital. But here's the final look. Let's just give you a zoom down. Here's the final look, and honestly, I think it's pretty fire. these fit really nicely. I will say one thing though. So like, I got a size small in the top and bottom, and it fits well, but like putting it on, I have pretty wide hips, and I like definitely heard like like I think I like broke a seam somewhere, but like once they got over, they're nice because now they fit, and I'm going to show you. I'm wearing a shirt under, so I'm not going to reveal myself. They have these drawstrings, so like I can tighten them up, because I hate, you know, I think a lot of us can relate to the problem where like it just doesn't fit. Like you have to get it over your hips, and then once it's over your hips, it's loose on the waist, or if it fits on your waist, it's really hard to get over your hips. So it was a slight problem, slight problem, and I've been working out, so like maybe my gains are like big right now, but yeah, that's just worth noting. So if you have wider hips, maybe size up. So I'm wearing a small. I could have easily gone medium, I think, based on the fit, but not bad at all. So, you know, this sponsorship is really to show off their new Icon collection, and it comes in 4 different colors. I think it's black. This is black, by the way. I don't know if it's clear on there. Black, navy, charcoal, and then royal blue. So here's just another close-up. I don't know if it was clear in the far away image, but so many pockets, which pockets are huge for us in the hospital. So I'm really enjoying the amount of pockets. Anyway, if you guys want to try them out, I'll put a link in the description box for you guys to check out their website. And again, I wear a small top, small bottom. But remember that hip thing that I told you about if you have like wider hips. So sorry for the swollen eyes. I don't cry often, but when I do, I really like, it's like a faucet and I can't stop. Again, if you're worried about the med school debt and you don't want to, you know, acquire all this debt because you're scared of like how you're going to pay it off, a lot of people do it, and it is possible, and maybe it just requires like some financial discipline, which I struggle with a lot. So I'm just gonna have to like change my password on my Amazon Prime account so I can pay off this debt. And the first few years of my, you know, working life, I'll just be a little bit more frugal so I can enjoy life later, and I think it will be fine at the end of it all. So I hope that answered the question that I get very often. There are so many other YouTube videos on here with a lot of the other med school vloggers who have answered this question before, and for everyone it will be very different. But this is my situation with no help to pay my schooling, and I paid it all myself with loans. So I hope that helps. Okay guys, so I'm gonna vlog I have a lot of like med school events coming up. So I have a banquet next week, and then I have my graduation the week after, and I'm gonna record it all, and then hopefully I'll record my wedding.